that going. Let's see, actually. Let's test out these polling options, because I've never actually used the YouTube polls much. Interesting. This is broken. Oh wait, no, it's not broken. Oh, it's not broken. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So weird. Once again, Twitch is... oh, is it still not sending the notifications? I don't think you're the only one, Caitlin. I think other people have had the same issue. Like Dean's had that issue recently where he hasn't been getting notifications, and he uses the Twitch app. So I think it's just Twitch again. I think it's just Twitch being shit. Which, let's be real, we all know. We all know this to be fact. This is why I have to stream on YouTube as well, because Twitch isn't reliable. Alright, Force. Oh my days, not Force Zancudo. Really? You're gonna make me go all the way there? Again? I just got rid of the AT&T apps. I love that you were really determined to get this thing figured out. I respect it. Wait, what the hell? Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. I was like, YouTube's a bit weird. Okay, no, fine. Fine. XAA is global. CSC. Okay. You want a root input like a Pixel Android 16? What's the device again? What's the model that you're doing this on? There we go. Steal the Skylift. Bro, I wish we could buy one of these. I know they wouldn't be functional, but I would love to have a Skylift. Oh shit, these guys are aggressive. Yeah, let's land over here. Let's land over here. These guys are nuts. Yeah, these guys are pretty mad. Android is easily exploitable compared to iOS. I mean, iOS is easily exploitable too. Like none of these operating systems are particularly hard to exploit.
Come on, we got this. Don't move.
The vulnerability of routing, yeah, good security. I mean, that's just having access to your device, as you should. You don't have to use root, you don't have to root your device. If you choose to root your device and you end up getting fucked because of it, that's your own stupidity. You know, that's how it is with any device. If you end up doing something that's not intended, or, you know, that's your own stupidity if you get fucked up from it. Android is easy to jailbreak. I mean, Android's not really easy to jailbreak, it's just that you have the ability to do that. It's not easy to jailbreak, it's not a jailbreak, it's just utilizing your device. If it was, I mean, to imply it's jailbreak is basically saying that it's not meant to happen. It is. Android devices aren't meant to be locked down, or at least they used to not be meant to be locked down. It's only really a recent thing that these devices have become difficult to utilize to your, how you want, because of mostly because of Google not wanting people to, or I guess Google, Samsung, any of the manufacturers not wanting people to use other ROMs. But I mean, it never used to be like that. It used to be from the get-go. It was always meant to be open. You can do what you want with your device. You own the device. You paid for the device. You should be able to do what you want with that device. Apple was always the odd one out with that. Apple was always the odd one out where they were like, no, you can't use your device for what you want to use it for. You got to use it for what we want it to be used for, which is one of the reasons why I picked Android over Apple when I was getting into having smartphones, because I was like, well, that's fucked up. No one should tell me what I can and cannot do with my own device.
That's right, baby! I just sent you the drop-off location. Our guy will take care of the skylift here until we need it.
Hey, Bloodpool. Was the answer wrong on the questions on the trivia? Yes, companies don't want you to install things what you want to install, because then you can get around their paywalls, which is one of the reasons why carriers in America are disgusting parasites. They, you get stuck with what they want you to do, which is a ridiculous notion, should never be allowed. In a just country with a decent government, that would never be allowed, but unfortunately America is, well, the land of the free. In other words, the land of the free to rip people off. But in the rest of the world, you can typically do what you want with your device. Alright, I almost landed this baby. I like this helicopter. Again, I would love to own one, even if it doesn't work. Like, it wouldn't be able to do anything with it because it doesn't have any actual functionality. But I mean, I'd just like to own it. Just because it looks cool. Like, I'm rich, I should be able to own it, right? I mean, I think if you become a billionaire, you should be able to buy whatever you want when it comes to this game. If I want to buy that thing, I should be allowed to. It's not like I'm going to complain. Like, maybe Rockstar thinks people complain, but oh, that's pointless. It's like a $3 million purchase. Doesn't even do anything, but that's fine. I mean, $3 million is nothing, so. Ginger erasure should be stopped. I agree. Google says it's illegal to root tablets. Not medical grade like Android shopping. I mean, rooting isn't illegal. Rooting, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've never heard Google say that, but even if they did, it isn't illegal. Again, you own your device. You can do what you want with your device. If you want to access, if you want to have admin permissions on your device, that's your right. If you want to install a different ROM entirely, that's your right. Again, you own a device. You're not leasing the device. You own a device. So it's as simple as that, really. The Google search result. Well, I mean, I don't know what Google's. Are you talking about like the Gemini AI, or are you talking about like an actual search result that someone's actually like written? Because if you're talking about the AI, I mean, you should never look at the AI anyway. The first thing you should do on any device is turn off any and all search AI crap, because it's always wrong. Boats. Break into the storage facility. Yeah, don't mind if I do. This was before Gemini even existed. You found that. Honestly, I don't know what you found because, yeah, that's completely incorrect. I don't know who would say that. I don't know why anyone would say that. I'd be pretty embarrassed if I said that. If I was on a forum or whatever.
Show's over, clown! Get a job! Move it up! Leave Colorado down!
Okay.
You messed with the wrong man! Take him out! To cover! Get that son of a bitch!
There's so many armed guys here just for a couple boats. Like, geez, lads, it's not worth that much. Just let me have the damn boats.
Give it up, ass!
Just give me the damn boats. Like, it ain't worth dying over a couple of really... You could buy them on the website for like 20, 30 grand. It's not that important. Jesus, lads.
Get a job!
They're out here dying for a bloody 20 grand boat. Watch them go around that corner and run my bike over. Oh no, they actually didn't. Oh no, they did hit it. They swerved into it. They swerved into it. That's brilliant. Love that. My poor bike. Oh, I did not see that. I'm not gonna lie. I did not see that piece of... Why is there a piece of concrete in the middle of the... Well, not the middle of the road, but why is there a piece of concrete at the side of the road? Who put that there?
This is the end!
Uh-oh. Nice. You know one internet browser you can't get an iPhone that you have an Android? It's Waterfox, yeah. Waterfox is decent. Watching Party Girl before you noticed I was on. An off-kilter woman who spends most of her free time at parties having to become a librarian. And interested in pursuing a romance with a Lebanese immigrant. Hmm. Fair. There's always very interesting storylines, you know? It's never just... someone just, I don't know, going to a coffee shop for their daily mocha or whatever, and then falling in love with the new sugary variant that they put out. It's always something crazy like changing their entire lifestyle and then also finding someone completely random to be with. You have Firefox and you use it mainly. You have Chrome for stuff that only supports Chromium. You don't use Chrome at all. I mean, I don't blame people who own Chrome. Like, Chrome is useful for things like YouTube because YouTube is designed to run like shit on Firefox. So I don't blame people for using Chrome for things like that. compatibility is better. If I'm ever doing anything, like if I'm ever doing anything particularly high value, like if I'm making orders or something, it's a high value order, I'll usually use Chrome just because I trust that there'll be less issues. Whereas if I use Firefox, I just know that something will crop up and it'll be like, oh, sorry, error. So whenever I do something important, I always use Chrome because, let's just be real, that's how companies are these days. They focus on Chrome and they don't give a shit about anything else. I remember when Chrome used to be looked at as being good and quick and speedy, and now it's looked at as being sluggish, slow, and just overfilled to the brim stuff that no one wants. Yeah, no, they'll make the YouTube is notorious for making videos run worse on Firefox. They use more resources, and they typically will fuck around with the browser more because people typically, well, yeah, they do their best to get people over the Chrome. Some of the new features don't get supported straight away, and then the ones that do get supported, yeah, they typically run worse. Pretty bad. The lead villain in Blade 3 is Dracula. She's the secondary one who's the beef of Ryan Reynolds. I unfortunately have not seen Blade 3 as of yet, which is quite a shame. I do hope to get around to Blade, but then it's really, I can't find it anywhere. It's not on any of the streamer sites in the UK.
Shit. What do you mean it's boring? It's like watching the artist sculpt the masterpiece. Hey, you
No, I've not seen any of them. I did look to see if I could find Blade 1, because I know Blade 1's like the one that everyone loves. But I couldn't find any of them. You started dual booting, but you haven't installed that yet. Why not? Ah, this could be Joe's little hideout. The lifeguard station. This is quite a cool little lifeguard station, you know? There's like... It's got like a wall. It's walled in. It's quite protected. I might use that in a mission. Yeah, I think I'll use that for Joe's headquarters, because I was going to use the one on the other side of the beach, but I like that one more. I like that one way more. Also, could be really fun for like a defense mission. The second one's well liked and considered a bit of an improvement, directed by Guillermo del Toro. I've heard that name somewhere. What does he do again? What's he directed? I've heard his name before. Hey, Dean, how you doing, bro? How was the fight, bro? I swear, these cops... There we go. I swear, if those cops had found me then. You just watched Absolute Cinema. Poetry and art. Really? What was it like? Was it... I'm assuming it was really good. The whitest pronunciation of a Spanish name you've ever heard. I'm gonna be real, I don't even try to pronounce other names at all. I just say them in my own like accent, because more often than not, it just ends up sounding worse. So I just pronounce it how I would pronounce it. One of the greatest heavyweight fights you've seen, maybe the greatest. Really, maybe the greatest. Jeez. I've never heard of either of those dons, bro. What sport was it? Was it boxing or was it like MMA or whatever? What was it? Hellboy, Pan's Labyrinth, and Shape of Water, though. Nah, I've not seen any of those, so I don't think I'm very familiar with his work. I mean, I've heard of him anyway, but that's about it. No, I don't think I've seen anything he's done. Boxing, okay. Nah, bro, I've not heard of any of those, either of the two people you mentioned when you posted it in sports. Pacific Rim. Oh, I mean, Pacific. Oh, yeah, Pacific Rim. I've seen a smidge of that. I think it was on ITV1 once. I've seen a smidge of that. But I guess I've seen something, at least a little bit of what he's done. But I don't really know much more about that, about anything like he's done. So other than that, so it's cool though. If I ever get around to watching Blade 2, that might be my first film with him. I don't remember, the Slayton Daniel... Oh, Daniel DuBois, or whatever. Yeah, I think I remember you saying something about him, like, yeah, because he was, like, fucking around, wasn't he? And he wasn't, like, taking it, like, super serious or whatever, which is a bit disrespectful and also just really stupid. You gotta be taking all your fights seriously, you know? Locking in. Well, I'm glad he locked in this time, bro. He wasn't stupid like last time, because yeah, that's very disappointing for fans if you paid money and all that, and then he ends up just being stupid and not really, you know, doing, you know, not really making it a worthwhile fight if you've paid all that money for it. What the fuck is it? What is it? What am I looking for? Bolt cutters. Bolt cutters. I could just buy those, to be honest with you. I know there'll be a paper trail. No, there won't. Just pay some Donny from down in the hood to go into the local U-Tool. $20 and you got yourself some bolt cutters. There's no need for this. There's no need to be looking around some random building, or I guess not a building site, but you know, a sawmill. There's no need for this. Why are we doing this? Why are we not just going down to the local hood and be like, yo, go buy me some shit. Here's a bit of money. Buy me some bolt cutters, and you can have a 20 for yourself. That's $40. $40. And you go, I mean, I guess there may be heavy-duty good ones, but okay, let's give the guy 100, give him another 100, $200, so you got yourself some bolt cutters. No need for this. No need to spend the fuel going up here. You probably spend more on fuel flying up here than that, to be fair. The heavyweight division's been missing this. Poetry and... Fucking hell. Poetry... I killed a bird. Poetry and motion, yeah? I'm glad it was a good fight, bro. Because, yeah, like, more often than not, you seem to be quite either disappointed in the fights or you just go, they're okay, and that's it. So it's good that there was a good one that you actually really enjoyed. You installed one just now because it takes up so much space. So you think you do a virtual machine with probably like 18... I'm assuming gigabyte of RAM for Linux. I'm assuming that's what it is. I'm assuming that's what text-to-speech is trying to say. Or speech-to-text in that sense. You're close to having pulled an all-nighter, just a few hours and your sleep schedule should be fixed. Oh really? You stayed up all night? That's always a That's always like a very optimistic thing. Is like you stay up all night and you're like, yeah, you know, my sleep pattern will be fixed, and then a couple weeks later it all unravels again. That's always the problem. You were gonna link up with the boys for this, and they said you didn't. What happened, bro? Did you just like not? Did you just decide, oh, it probably won't be worth it, or did you just not be? Were you just not able to? Someone else come up? He went to bed at 4 AM after watching Carnal Knowledge, and last detail woke up at 4 PM. That's a long one. 4 AM to 4 PM. Oh, those are great though. That's like COVID day sleeps. COVID day sleeps. Go to bed at 4, wake up at 4, crack on GTA. Good times. Why did I do that? Why did I just set this up? I don't need to do this. Absolutely not. I've not really been asked to have a drink. We would have heard how hype you were. You know what I don't like is I don't like how so much of like life when you meet up with your friends revolves around drinking. I don't know why it has to be like that. Like, why can't people just hang out and have fun without drink? You know what I mean? Like, why can't people just, you know, have some good food? You know, have you know, get some food going, especially if it's a nice day. Get a barbecue going without a drink. Get themselves some nice, you know, whatever they like to drink, whether that's water or sodas or lemonades or whatever. Have a good time. Have some snack foods. You know, why can't that be a thing? Why does it always have to be drinking? Your sleep schedule was perfect until that point too, so you just assumed you'd wake up at a respectable time. Yeah, you got betrayed by that. And the alarm will be ready for several hours. Honestly, I'm fucked on weekends. I have to stick on so many alarms now. 10 alarms at least. But it's worth it, because, yeah, nothing worse than messing up your sleep schedule. You're gonna try to get a job at the car wash for some extra money. You're gonna be like Skylar, Warren Skylar, yeah? Get the old car wash going. Yeah, I mean, it's good money, I guess.
Take care.
There's nothing wrong with it, right? There's nothing wrong with running a money laundering car wash. Oh, wow. That's interesting. If you start it and then you quit the game, it scribbles it out and makes it so you can't do it again, I'm assuming. That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. Wow. Wow, I never knew that. That's like that's awesome. They should do that on all of the things. Then it means that you can't just do it again. Like Duggan, you could just close the game and reopen the game to try to do Duggan better. That's way better. Having it so that if you don't do it, it like permanently stops you doing it again. That's way cooler. Damn. Damn, Rockstar, yeah? Rockstar cooking a bit, yeah? Nice fit? What do you mean by that? You see Lydia try to poison her. Yeah, I would too. I would too. Now, this has pissed me off, you know. I don't like that he's just said that. Fit. He just said, like, yeah, he likes the fit. I don't like that. That's upset me. That has really upset me, I'm not gonna lie. I never want to hear that from his mouth ever again. Oh. Sorry. Sorry, my bad, my bad, my bad. He is annoying, isn't he? I love that I'm doing like a Joe mission here. Like I'm being a lifeguard.
The plan's foolproof. My uncle's ship and his sweet, sweet, completely unique car should all be sitting ducks by now. Nothing to worry about. Long as you're not scared of open water, it's all G. And I'm not scared, so it's good. It's cool.
I'm not that scared of open water either. It's fine. Why would I be scared of open water? You never have an opinion until you came here and had to hear him for years. Yeah, I mean, hearing these dons for years, I think, can drive anyone nuts. That's the thing, like, people that like these characters only play with these like, they only do maybe a few things here and there, whereas anyone who plays these missions over and over again have to hear these dons time and time again. I think they realize just what they're, how bad it is. Ex-girlfriend. Let's be real, bro dude does not have an ex-girlfriend. Let's be real on that one. Let's be 100. No way this guy has an ex-girlfriend. Oh no, the boat's gonna crush me. Yo, the boat was about to crush me. That would be cool.
As soon as you get on board, head to the bridge and take out the captain. Once he's down, you'll be able to use his codes to access the terminal.
Oh no! I went loud. What a shame. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Rockstar really out here thinking I'm gonna give a shit about doing it stealthily. Oh, bad aim. Oh my god, really? I think we can all agree we need more action. We need more, more aggressive missions. I think we can all agree with that. I want to be fighting an army. Imagine being that guy and being completely confused as to what's happening, and I just come up the stairs, and he's, oh shit! Whoa, 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 whoa! Calm the fuck down. Do you think that'll blow me up?
I'm gonna kill you!
No, he didn't. Nice. Ham sandwich and fries and a salad with pecans in it. That does sound good, to be fair. That sounds like quite a nice meal.
Once you got the codes, use the terminal to figure out which containers might have the car.
You know what's crazy? I never really liked ham when I was growing up. I've only started liking ham in the last few years. Alright, why was that guy sound like he was cutting out, though?
It's time to pop open these containers and see if there's a prize inside for
Can I have
us.
your helicopter, please? Oh my god! Jesus. I was very nicely asking to have his helicopter, and he decided to absolutely go nuts on me. Jesus. You're a ham girl growing up and found turkey mid, but you've grown up on the latter. Or it's grown on you. Yeah, maybe it's just grown on you, I don't know. It's weird how, like, taste buds and stuff can change and your preferences can change over the years. Because, yeah, nah, you would never catch me eating ham, and then now I love it. Your English is fucked up. That's calm. With how quick I've got to read the chat at times, I don't even got a chance to even really notice any spelling or poor grammar. Oh shit! What the hell?
Pretty weird tastes, huh?
That is foot. I love this game. I love this game, man. I love the fact that you could just shoot people's feet. Like, even to this day, a lot of other games make it so that if you shoot their feet, nothing happens. Or if you shoot their feet, they just stand there. Like, they'll lose health, but they'll just stand there. Whereas this game is like, yeah, you shoot their feet, and they actively, like, fall down. Great. You hope you'll never wait for 72 hours. Yeah, once you get past 48, it gets a bit weird. It does get a bit odd after 48, which I always think, like, yeah, I wouldn't want to be above, like, beyond 48. But even now, like, nowadays, I would rather not be above 24, if that. One of my friends back in the day, he used to stay awake all the time, and I remember he did 72. He did. I don't know why he did 72. He just did. He did 72. And I remember him at the end of it. We were playing DayZ together, and I remember at the end of it, he was so fucked. Like, it was funny, like, listening to him because he was so out of it. He was so tired, and then he was talking about how he was hallucinating stuff in the middle of DayZ. So that's quite fun. Like, we would be playing DayZ, and he would swear he would see a bunch of people in the trees, and I'd be like, no, there's no one in the trees. But in DayZ, you never know, like, there might be people in the trees, but I was pretty confident there wasn't any. But he would see all these different, like, random Donnies in the trees watching him. God, it was funny. Not for him though, I feel bad for his health, but it was funny for me. Really, huh? These rockets are so dumb. There we go. Jeez. You were so tired once you had to think a bit about what your middle name was. Yeah, that's when you're tired. That's when you know you're really tired. Where's this guy going to? The last time I did this, he landed on the roof by the ammunition, but this time he's like going somewhere completely different. Yeah, maybe in this parking lot. He's a bit high though, isn't he? He's going down. I don't... Oh, there's a parking lot over here. Yeah, there's a parking lot over here. Has to be this one. Has to be this. This is a fancy-ass parking lot. They have a roof on it. Although if they put solar panels on this roof, yo, they could power themselves, save money, help the environment. What in the world is that? Is that a helicopter over there in the distance? Oh. No, where's this guy going? Oh, there's another parking lot over here. This guy is making me annoyed. He's taking so long. There we go. Some people think that they're going to do the GTA 6 marketing, the pre-orders and stuff on the 12th of... what's it called? May? So if that's the case, yo, we're only 2 days... 2 days away from that, if that's the case. That's actually nuts. Oh, there's a Hawaiian shirt too.
That's a wrap, baby. Enjoy your new car.
You wonder if JB knows of COD the Fish or just thinks of Call of Duty. He probably doesn't know about COD, no. He has no... I mean, I don't imagine COD's probably a big thing that they eat in New York. They probably have other fish to eat up there. Or down there, or whatever. I guess down there for me. Technically, yeah. He's lower than me. New York's quite far south, actually, when you think about it. Just a Classic's a nice car. Oh, what? You mother... I thought you were going to go left and then you went right and then you went left again? Really? I guess it was a red light for me. I guess that's my bad. What the fuck? Jeez, man. Like, seeing the Hummer like that drive around, the Humvee even, that's nuts. They're so big, aren't they? Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm gonna do the heist of randoms again at the end, yeah. I'm gonna do this, which I've already done. I'm gonna do Agents of Sabotage, because I gotta do... I did say I was gonna do one every stream, and then I'm gonna do random heists. Because I quite enjoyed it, and it was a nice kind of change of pace, and yeah, it's nice to do it. It is nice to do it. But I gotta do one of these every time I stream. I gotta do one Agents of Sabotage every time I stream. I did sell my Acid Lab last night, which was nice. I did that after stream. And then I need to sell my bunker, and I probably need to sell my... maybe I don't need to sell my nightclub tonight. I know it's on extra... It's on boosted this week, but I can probably wait until tomorrow whenever I next stream it. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty chill night tonight. Nothing crazy. I'm not feeling the best anyway. Which I never will on Fridays or Saturdays anymore. Love that. Yeah, so I just want a nice chill kind of night. Nothing too crazy. No like extreme anything. I think that they're going to put Arena Wars. Don't quote me on that, but I have a feeling they're going to put Arena Wars on either next weekend or the weekend after. So I'll save all my energy for that. I'll save my excitement and my energy for that, for those nights. What a night that will be, though. If they really do announce GTA 6's like pre-orders on Tuesday, and then they drop like Arena Wars for the weekend, yo, that would be such a fucking good week. No, like imagine though, imagine what it would be like. Yeah, we get GTA 6, and now, you know, the pre-order, and we get and a third trailer, obviously, and then we also get Arena Wars the same week. Like how much better could it get than that, in my opinion? Like I don't think it can get any better than that. I think that's prime. That's true prime. No, don't call me, please. Thank you. Yeah, I went to 975, but yeah, I streamed all of last night and today, and that's why he got it up. He basically watched me the entire day, and somehow also time and space. Doctor Who shenanigans. He was able to get even more time in. He just has to get another 6, I think. Was it 6 hours? Yeah, 6 hours, and he's overtaken Brassy. 7 hours to be safe. That's all he's got to do. 7 hours. Fine art. Yeah, do that one. Oh shit! The fucking hell, that scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. Yeah, he watched me clock in and out. Yeah. Nah, honestly, I think Lewis, as long as he gets those 7 hours and he overtakes Brassy, everyone will be happy.
Posts, we know we need to disable the system before you get in there. Luckily, we have a lead.
Pavel reporting for duty, huh? Very great to be here. I know where we can find EMP charges with enough spark to blow the whole building's power. Check your coordinates. Okay, there is a consignment of EMP charges packed up and ready for shipping.
He was riveted by the girls on my job in the same way I'm riveted by the movie The Woman Cleaning. Probably.
This count was so high it broke the formatting on the FIB files. Given those numbers, I think you know what to do.
Alright, let's speed through this, yeah? Speed through this, and then I'll go get another drink, and then I'll do, heists. Random heists. And let's hope there's some good people on, because I can't lie, there was barely anyone doing heists yesterday, which is nuts.
And shake off any followers. Like my cousin Sasha says,
Fun speculative lore like that is way more interesting than stuff with JB and AF. I agree, to be fair. That stuff was fun for a while, but it got old. It got really old, and so I'm glad that won't be the case anymore. Even if they do come back in the future, that will not be a thing. Well, it's really weird though with JB, right? Because like I added him like a week ago, and he's not been on PlayStation since, which is really weird for JB. So I don't know what's going on with that. So I mean, we might not see him at all. even if he gets unbanned or untimed out in half a year's time, he might not come back at all. Judging by the way that I added him what, a week ago, and he's not been on since. That's crazy. You'd think people would be enjoying the last few months of one of the biggest games ever, but nah. Most people, that's the thing, most people that play this game just sit in free roam. Like that's all they do is sit in fucking free roam, driving around looking like idiots. Like, I don't know, it's weird. They don't do anything else. I think it's because there's a lot of people trying to like faux roleplay, I guess, these days. It's just, you know, you go in a free roam, there's a bunch of people trying to like pull up on you and arrest you. I hate that shit, because if someone pulls up and tries to arrest me, I'm not gonna lie, they're gonna get the explosive end of my railgun. I don't trust anyone in this game. And I don't know why they do that, where they like rock up on people thinking that everyone's gonna be like really friendly. I'm like, bro, I do not trust you. I'm not playing a roleplay server, I'm playing GTA Online. This game has destroyed my trust in people. If I see some Donnie pulling up on me, it's on. Like, there's not even a hesitation anymore. I've hesitated enough in the past.
Hello?
I'll still never forget that time when I started using this account before Gaz knew about it. And I never forget that I was in the party with him on my other account whilst playing this one, because you can do that on PS4. You could be in a party on one account whilst not playing on your other one. I'll never forget when he's like, oh, there's a level 16 in the game. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna take his bounty. I'll never forget that Don, how he was saying that, and I was in the party, like kind of chuckling to myself, like, oh, Gaz, you can't do that, bro. You can't go after him. He's not doing anything to you. He's like, yes, I can. Never forget that. And he pulls up on me and he instantly in a room and tries killing me instantly. That's the life of being on the street in GTA. That's the life. You just get absolutely massacred. Some random Donnie's like, yeah, he's got a bounty, I'm gonna kill him. So no, I don't trust anyone anymore. Kill them all.
The ground approach to the penthouse is too risky, too much visibility.
Remember how you complain about going to a car wash and ask about the job posting and basically saying you wouldn't trust someone so young to run the place? Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
The FIB received so many unauthorized access reports from airfields, they logged you as an employee.
Oh, that was a long time ago now, wasn't it?
Paperwork.
Time has flown by, but you know what? Good, because I want GTA to come out. He said some stuff that you assume was bullshit about maybe hiring you for part-time during the summer, and you assumed you'd have a full-time job by now. And then it turns out that the job market is absolutely fucked at the moment, yeah.
Bad timing. They're prepping for a VIP arrival. Expect increased security.
Bad time not to have a job, I suppose. Bad time to be looking for work right now. Honestly, it might be worth it. Like, sometimes you gotta just bite the bullet and just kind of accept it. Like, hey, anything is better than nothing. Like, you know, tough times call for tough measures. Because, like, yeah, jobs are really not great at the moment. So, imagine he doesn't even remember. He might not, to be fair. He might do though. Like, you know, it might work out. Like, it probably would be worth it. Just because if he does remember, then that could be... At least that's something, right? I mean, part-time... 2 part-time jobs are better than having no... You know, not having 1 full-time, I suppose, so... It just sucks that that's the way it is at the moment, where, like, jobs are so scarce at the moment. It's getting worse too, because people are gonna, you know, all the companies are like jumping into this now. We would 100% be in a recession. I think the whole world would be in a recession right now if it wasn't for the fact that the stock market is just like absolutely fraudulent at this point, and companies are doing their best to hide the truth. But I think the reality is that we're all in a massive recession right now. But companies won't admit that because it will affect their stocks, and the stock market is so oversized and fraudulent at this point, then it'd be just, yeah, no, everything's fucked. It's a local business, yeah. I mean, even then, like, when you have loads of people losing their jobs and then international, their national and international businesses and all that, then they gotta go somewhere. So then you're going up against people that have, you know, years and years of experience and years of, you know. It's just that's the thing. Like, it's so difficult because like local jobs used to be the way that people would get into like something. You know, that'd be how they get work experience. Like, you know, you typically young people go into like local gas stations, local, you know, car washes, local, you know, delis and stuff like that. And that was the way they would get into these things. But now you got people that used to work in massive offices and, you know, in very high up roles that are taking those kind of jobs. And then what do the people that, you know, the younger local people do? What do? Nothing.
I have a contact that can keep the chopper secure until we need it. Former waterboarding expert. Good at keeping quiet.
One of the things they do now is one thing I've noticed in the UK now is they tell people to get into things like Deliveroo and stuff, and I'm like, bro, that's not the solution. Like, there obviously is a massive issue right now with it's crazy to me that our entire like existence is propped up based upon what private businesses do. Like, I think that's such a crazy way of having an economic system where like it's entirely dependent on how well a private business is doing and whether they want to hire people. I don't know, it's crazy to me. Like, my personal idea is, hey, look, if you've got a bunch of unemployed young people needing jobs, I'd be like, let's build industry. Let's build something that they can do. Let's find something. Let's build something and do something for them. But the way we do things is the private businesses will figure it out. So weird. You happy you live now because you have so much things available in terms of art, and that makes you happy, plus career rights being slightly better, but you also wish you could walk in somewhere and actually get a damn job. That is something that the old days was better for, to be fair. Getting jobs was way easier. I always find it really interesting where people would say, oh, you just literally walk in, give them a handshake, and you could be walking out with a job the same day. It's crazy to me. Like, imagine doing that. Imagine just walking in, giving a firm handshake, and coming out with a job. Nowadays, you have to go begging, and they don't even want to give you a job. It is fucked. The best thing is, for me, is that I don't see where I don't know where the end will be with this. I mean, I do see where the end is. Let's be real. I do truly believe that the end of this is that humans will train AI to replace humans, and not just in jobs, but I think in just life in general. Like, I think in the world. I think the ultimate outcome that these rich people want is they want to just live in a world empty of humanity, one where they can just live in big, massive complexes, and all their needs are produced by AI. AI does everything. AI, you know, mines resources for them. AI creates things for them. AI helps them with research, all that stuff. That's what they want. They don't want to live in a world full of, like, you know, like, there's no... When people like Elon Musk say stuff like, you know, universal basic income, what they really mean is, no, we don't want humans, because that's the only end goal I see. I don't see any other end goal there. Why would they keep all the rest of us around when they've got AI that can do everything that they want and they can produce everything? Because that's the only reason rich people keep us around in the first place. It's because we do all the shit that they need. So, like, you need someone to produce, you need someone to go down the mines, you need someone to make stuff in factories, you need someone to develop and design stuff for them, right? So there's a need for humans, but when all that's done by machines, there isn't going to be some magical world where we all just get given free money to sit around and do what, you know, to do what we need to do and make our own stuff. They're just going to be like, yeah, let's get rid of them now. We don't need those people anymore. We've got AI. So we're basically just training our replacements. Like, it's actually kind of scary how much we're training our replacements there, in everything, not just in you know, in absolutely everything, even fucking art. You know, at least in the old days, you might say, oh, well, at least the rich people will keep some artists around. No, they don't even need to keep artists around anymore. Because people like Elon Musk love the AI shit. He would happily binge watch AI slop over and over again for the rest of his life. So, yeah, we're cooked. That's the outcome there. That's the ultimate. That's it. That's the end of humanity, I think. Like, that's the end goal. That's the end goal. That's why I keep saying, like, you know, in Terminator, where it's like, no matter what they did, they could never stop that day that came when that was it. It was too late. Like, yeah, that's it. It's too late. It's over. We're beyond. We've gone past it now. There's no salvaging it. I do truly believe that. I think that what will be now, and we just have to deal with it the best we can. But I do truly have that. I do get that feeling where there is no future for humanity in these billionaires. These billionaires are so powerful now, so rich and so powerful. They have the technology now to do the stuff they've always wanted to do. You know, in the 1700s, you know, with the France and all that, they had to rely on humans. You know, throughout history, you've always had to rely on humans. That was your biggest, weakest link. You know, in every regime, you had to have humans that would be willing to do the dirty jobs for you and potentially kill for you. But now, with machines, why would you need that? You know, I think back to, like, if Hitler had all the access to the machines that we have now. Yeah. The dark future. You know, it really is. Terminator, dark future right there. I mean, hey, I just hope that these machines turn on them as well. So when these people like Elon Musk are living in the future where they've got, you know, where the rest of us have died and we're, you know, they're living up, I hope the machines turn on them and remove them too. So that's my only hope. I might not, you know, we may not be alive, but at least they won't either. You know, at least they won't be either. Hey Leith, how you doing? Your mum was a mortician's assistant for a bit, where they were paying her to put her through school and for it, and you doubt you could get a similar gig even though you'd love that. Yeah, it is. Nah, they imagine paying someone to go through schooling nowadays. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. In today's world, you'd pay them. You'd have to pay them for that. In today's world. I do love the unsolicited advice that older people give you though when you speak to them about like the world nowadays. They always give really shit advice. Like when I was young, I worked for such a small amount of money, but what they always forget is that the money they earn was as a percentage either the same or higher than what we pay or we get. Like I always love that where my older family members will say stuff like, "Oh, I made a few shillings." And you make so many more pounds, and I'm like, how much shillings? And then I convert it. It comes out to being, you know, quite decent, nothing crazy. And I'm like, okay. And then how much was your rent? That's where it always comes out. Is how much was the rent? The rent's always something ridiculously low. So I'm like, so even with those, like, even with a lower wage, your rent as part of that wage was like 25% of your wage, whereas the rent nowadays is oftentimes up to 50% or even sometimes more. Than like rent has always been like the goal with rent was always no more than a third of your wage, right? Goes on rent. That was always kind of like the ultimate goal there. You would never spend more than a third of your wage. But the thing is that so many people now, especially in places like London and big cities, you don't get a choice. So oftentimes now wages are, you know, rent is oftentimes 50%, even sometimes I've seen people go up to 2/3 of their wage on rent, which is nuts. And then, you know, when I talk to my old family members and they're like, oh, you know, I made less money, and then I look at it and I concede and go, yeah, okay, yeah, you did make less money, even as a percentage, even with inflation. And I go, how much was your rent? And then they tell me something ridiculously low, and I'm like, so your rent was less than a quarter of your wage, and you're going to tell someone else who has their rent is over 50% of their wage how to live. Interesting. Oh, but you don't need to have all the coffees. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I do think people spend too much money on coffee, but then these are the same people that will say stuff like, well, we need to support local business. I'm like, well, how you can't have it both ways. You want these people to support local business, but you don't want them to be buying things like sandwiches and, you know, food and coffees and stuff like that. Yeah. So how are you going to do it? You can't have it both ways. You can't support local business whilst not spending any money. They'll be like, well, there's free activities you can do. You can go to a park. Okay, cool. But then they'll be like, well, why are you not supporting the local business? Well, because I can't afford it, because you told me go to the bloody park. It's free. It's fucked up that you can have a debate on whether or not it's evil to bring a child into the world right now and be more valued than ever if you believe that. Honestly, I choose not. That's the thing. Like, it's true. It's sad that we have to think like that. Like, we've already decided. Me and Rebecca have already decided we're not having children because we don't want to bring the child into this world. I truly don't believe there will be a world for humans in the next 100 years. I think with AI, I think that there will be a very big push by the rich to reduce the population in the long term, so that it's just mostly rich, you know, nobles, the new form of nobles. So I don't want to bring a child into that world. Also, I don't want to bring a child into a world where they might be in a trench being targeted by drones, because I've seen enough videos from Ukraine to know that that's absolutely terrifying. Hearing this little buzzing sound and then you just explode. Yeah, absolutely not. Thank you very much. So it's a sad thing we even got to contemplate, but that's the way it is now. So yeah, we've already decided we won't be having children because of stuff like that. Not that we could afford it. not that we could afford it anyway. Any chance I can do a heist soon like Kyle or Clocking Bell? I will very unlikely be doing either of those anytime soon. I really don't particularly care for the Clocking Bell job, and Cayo Perico, I'm very burnt out on Cayo Perico. I probably won't be doing Cayo Perico again for at least until they put it on something like Panther statue or something. I've got so much other things to grind that Cayo Perico just isn't something I need to do at the moment. It's like quite low on my priority list. You want to throw yourself off the nearest cliff? Yeah, I can relate to that. Sometimes I think it'd be nice. Sometimes I think to myself, man, just call it a day. Just call it a day. You know, like, it's not like we're expecting much in life. Like, we don't want to be rich, but like I've always said, if I won the lottery, I wouldn't care about the money. Like, I wouldn't live rich. I just want to have stability. That's the one thing that we lack at the moment, is stability. You know, we're all, you know, at the end of the day, we are a one paycheck away from being done. You know, even with savings and stuff, one losing a job for 6 months could be the end of it. 6 months out of work and that's it. You can't afford. No matter what you do, it doesn't matter how much savings you have. Or you save up for a house and you get so close to getting a house and you lose your job and then all your house savings go down and then you're back to square one. Like, it's shit. Oh shit, I need to do the helicopter. It's shit. It's so shit. Like, all that grind, all that everyday grind to survive and to build something lost because you lose a job. I never liked that in the UK. Like, the out of work benefits are so bad that if you ever lose your job, you're screwed. Like, if you have over £16,000 worth of savings, you won't get any of the main benefit, the universal credit, as they call it. And there is another thing called job seekers, new style job seekers, which you can get if you've been in work for 2 years and you get let go. If you quit, you don't get anything. If you get let go, but then that gives you a max. That doesn't count your savings, but then it's a very low amount. I think it's like 90 a week. Which, again, you're not going to be able to live up there. You're going to have to dip into savings. So either way, you could save up a ton of money and then lose it all and then be back to square one. So sometimes I do think that, yeah. I'm like, sometimes it would be nice. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's really fucked up how we get treated by our own, like, by each other and all that. Like, people always assume you're trying to get, you know, you're trying to have a, you know, do a fast one and get something for nothing, and it's like, bro, no, like people just want to be able to get a house, you know, get stability. Like, is that so much to ask in this world that we can have? And none of us want like how many of us want like a 5-6 star house or anything? Like, most of us just would be happy with a 2-3 bedroom house. Like, we don't need 6-7 bedroom houses or anything. Like, black comedy has been a bit of a coping mechanism for you. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, in the UK, we're very good at just kind of joking about how shit it is, and like, you know, joking about, you know, whatever. Like, if I go down, don't bother resuscitating, kind of thing. You know, people will joke about stuff like that all the time. Like, don't bother, you know, don't bring me back, you know, whatever. Like, it's quite a common thing in the UK, which is quite sad that people feel like that, but it's true though. It's hard. It's a hard life right now.
When you hit the charges, it's lights out. You've got NVGs in your pack, put them on and find the maintenance hatch. That will drop you into Trotman's penthouse.
I really do hope things will get better, but I don't know, like, my entire life has been like, well, not my entire life. It was all right. Like, I remember what it was like before the Great Recession of 2007. I remember what it was like before. Like, it was nice. Like, was it 2000? Was it 2008? It was 2008. It was around then anyway. But yeah, I remember like when I was young and there was just a lot more money going around. Like, people could actually afford to do decent stuff. Although, to be fair, I will say a lot of people did have cheaper like lifestyles. Like, it's quite common now in the UK for people to go on holiday to like places overseas. Whereas when I was younger, that was quite a middle class thing. But like, I've noticed that in the working class, a lot of working class now will go on holidays overseas and stuff. And it's like treated as quite normal. So there are some like lifestyle changes I think have changed where people are much more willing to spend money on stuff like that. But I think it's a bit of both when I think about it.
Escorts in Los Santos get to see. I set up your phone to detect the frequency that should be coming from the entry mechanism. Probably a hidden switch. And watch for that security.
Like, to me, going overseas for holidays is still quite a fancy thing. Like, to me, going overseas for a holiday is a fancy thing. Like, I'm very much someone who grew up in a family that we weren't poor, but like my family never was extravagant with things, and so for me, like, going to the seaside in the UK, although that's now very expensive, was quite a normal thing. Whereas, like, yeah, a lot of the people in the middle class families nowadays, or even in working class families nowadays, will go on holiday multiple times a year to overseas. 1, 2, 3, and you know, going to like places in Spain and stuff like that is normal, which is very weird to me. But I suppose it's probably because nowadays plane tickets are cheaper than just driving down to Devon or something. It's funny how things change, like how plane tickets get, you know, quite cheap nowadays, but then things like housing are very expensive, you know, like TVs, super cheap, travel, super cheap, but buying a house, ridiculously expensive.
You need to move fast. Looks like there was a pressure plate recent installment. It triggered some kind of anti-intruder measure.
Jody, we've robbed this place a couple of times by now. I think you should tell me that. I think we should know by now there's a plate under there. I think Jody forgets. I think she's got amnesia. It's good day again. So, yeah, it's nice to see some more movie questions. It would be cool if you could like select your category, but I don't think there's any way to do that. I'm currently working on the roulette. I was working on the roulette command last night, and my god, man, I didn't realize just how much work it would be. So I've really been trying to get it sorted, and I've kind of hit a snag of what I should do next, like how I should proceed with the I've got 3 or 4 ways I could do it, and I'm not sure which way I think would be best to do. Like, they would all work, and it wouldn't really affect anything. Some ways are better for performance than others, but I mean, none of them should really affect performance that much. But there are ways that are better, and ways that are worse, but the way that is better is a little bit more complex, and I'm like, is it really going to be used as much and by enough people to really justify the extra complexity? Or should I just go the easier route of how I was going to do it? And yeah, so I'm kind of like in that situation right now. I've got to figure it out, but I know that it's a wanted command. I know that Dean and I think DSN said that he would like it as well, so I know Joe will like it too. It's the multiple bet side of it that's tough. Like, if I want to have it so you can make multiple bets, it's how to store that. I can store it into an array, which it's pretty easy to do. But then I'm like, the problem is the multiple bet side of it. If it's just one bet, it'd be pretty easy, but having multiple bets, I'm just trying to decide, should I store it in one array or should I have it in multiple arrays and then have it that checks each individual array? Or do I want to go a little bit more complex, have it in one big array, but then risk the issue of, you know, glitches happening if someone, like, for example, enters it too quickly at the same time? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now, is like, which way would be better, the more safer way or the more kind of the more extravagant, fancy way that should work but could glitch a little bit more. And do I want to save it as metadata for each person on their profiles, or do I want to just save it in a big array and have it erased afterwards? Who knows? There's multiple ways to do it. But then when I'm done with the array, I'm not sure what to do after that. Like, I'm still working on introducing the statistics side of things. That's actually a lot more work than I thought, I'm not gonna lie. The statistics side of it is actually ridiculous. It's storing it. So I've got to store it as metadata on each person's profile, right? But it's deciding how to store it. It's a ridiculous... Like, do I want to have it in individual metadata, or do I want to have it in one big, massive, again, array? There's actually a lot more work than I initially anticipated, so... And that's still being... It's still in the works, but... Not as soon as I'd like. So I thought I'll go back to doing the roulette, because the roulette should be easier. What's the heist name? Sorry, I was a little bit distracted by the heist name is it's not a heist, it's part of the Agents of Sabotage DLC. It's called the Fine Art, I think it was. Was it I think it was Fine Art. Yeah, Fine Art file. And it's part of the Agents of Sabotage DLC. If you look on your phone, there's a little blue icon there, Darnell app or Inc. And that is the that's the way to start it. But you got to have this building. You got to have the Darnell Bros building first. Alright, so I actually did something offline last night. I actually did one of the money fronts. I went around and collected 10 smoke on the water product in one day, so I actually did that, which was nice. That's another one out of the way. So I just have to earn lots of money now. I've done 27 out of 50 of the Agents of Sabotage. And Chop Shop, I'm still a long way away. I've got to do at least 29. No, not sorry, wait. No, 19. I got to do 19 more of these cars. Not even sure how to pronounce that name. Uaga Dugu. Uaga Dugu. There you go, that's how I'd pronounce it. Uaga Dugu. Imagine if that's actually how to pronounce it. Uaga Dugu. Wait, let me have a look. Hey Google. How do you pronounce the capital of Burkina Faso?
It's pronounced Ouagadougou.
Well, I got the last bit right. It's Wagga. It's Wagga. So Ouagadougou. I got the last part right. I said Ouagadougou, but whatever. I'm gonna call it Ouagadougou because I prefer that. I think that's a cooler name. I'm gonna call it Ouagadougou, but Ouagadougou is the correct way. If they don't like that, they can send me a letter, and I will ignore the letter and still pronounce it Ouagadougou. I mean, I think that's fair, you know, because like everyone pronounces different places differently. Like, do I get upset? Do I go and get angry at all the Americans that pronounce Worcestershire and they say Worcestershire? No. Do I go and get angry about that? No, because that'd be pointless. That'd be a pointless thing to do. So why would anyone care if I pronounce it Ouagadougou over Ouagadougou? Okay, I think it's time to do, it's time to do some heists. Guillemot. Guillemot. Yeah. I don't know why it sounds like a fuck. It sounds like when I think of Guillemot like that, if you say it like that, it kind of sounds like a fucking air base or something, like US air base. I guess because it sounds similar to Gitmo, a US black site where they take Guillemot is a US black site where they take people to torture them. It's the new Gitmo. Yeah, it's a US black site in the middle of bloody Greenland. There you go. That's the new law. I honestly, with me, I just pronounce it how I feel like it. I never pronounce anything how the people there want it to be pronounced. Like I still like Turkey. I still say Turkey like Turkey. I don't do that fancy Turkey. You know that what they've done with the spelling and all that. I'm just gonna call it Turkey. I'm gonna write Turkey as in the animal. If they don't like it, too bad. If they don't like it, they can change the name of Istanbul back to Constantinople, which I will always say is a better name than Istanbul. Constantinople is a way better name. And if they don't like that, Turkey can send me a letter, and they can complain, and I will promptly ignore it and wipe my ass with it, like I would with any other letter from anyone else who complains about my pronunciations of places or people.
Hi.
If they wish to send me some free you know, toilet paper, I am more than happy to indulge them. Guillemot is the pronunciation. Yeah, Guillemot is a crazy name, I'm not gonna lie. That is a pretty crazy one. Passive mode will next be available in 4 minutes. Well, that sucks. Alright, time to do some, maybe someone will try killing me and I get to fight them. May I join a bunch of JB tier players? To be fair, that's probably how JB would pronounce half of that stuff too. I don't know, like, I've never, like, trying to pronounce stuff it's like, that's like me saying to people, like, oh yeah, you know, come pronounce, like, everything in a real British accent when you come to the UK. But, like, when you have so many tourists in the UK, one thing you learn is, like, no one can pronounce shit. Like, no one can pronounce anything correctly when they come to the UK. So I'm just like, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna do the same thing, you know? Like, I'm just gonna pronounce everything the way that I would, you know, like, in the most basic-ass accent. Like... As a Spanish speaker, you'd asked. Well, you don't mind me calling him Guillemot, bro. Guillemot. We should ask JB. Someone message JB and ask him to send a voice message about how to pronounce Guillemot. Hey, Rebecca, how you been? Did you enjoy your night? But nah, it's just, for me, it's just very much like... Yeah, I just pronounce it how I do. The last time I tried pronouncing stuff in the accents and the pronunciations that the other people wanted me to, it just sounded really bad. So I was like, yeah, I can't be fucked. But that's just why I don't bother going to these places. Like, if someone says to me, yeah, look, you know, let's say if I went to China, could you imagine me in China? Could you imagine me talking about stuff in China? Yeah. Like, that's not going to happen, right? So I just don't go to China. It's as simple as that. Like, I would still pronounce, you know how like you have this the X and there's like a, like, it's like pronounced like, is it a Z? No, I just say it as an X. Like, that's how I do it. I just do it as an X. Like, I know it's a Z or whatever, but I just say it as an X. So if someone's place, like, if someone's like a Exashi or whatever, I'll just say, oh yeah, let me go Exashi, yeah? I don't get, you know, so yeah, me going to China would not work, because I'd be like, yeah, let me go to Exashi. You know, or instead of Zishi or whatever it's called. You know, that's that's how it's always been. So I don't go to China. It's as simple as that. I don't go to China for that reason. Plus all the ridiculous spying they do. But other than that, yeah, that's why I don't go to China. You'd never catch me in like half the countries in the world because I would not be able to pronounce half the stuff. You're a little bit drunk, but it was a good night. I'm glad that you had a good night. How's my night been? My night's been fantastic. I've been doing GTA, which is always really fun and really exciting. And brilliant content. Brilliant content. Love it. My favorite thing to do. Who the fuck left that? Why would you leave that? Ah, shit, I'm on the ground. Your signal was fucked for most of the night, was it? Why was it fucked? Was it just not working? Did the location thing work? Yeah, the, I could see where you were for most of the night. I checked it occasionally. I think I checked it once every 2 hours, once every hour or two, and just to have a look, and then... So... I think most of it, you were just in one location, so I was like, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Your sound career at 1 AM question your decision making. Why? What's happening on career, bro? Maybe the signal was bad because you're indoors. Because I think you're indoors for a lot of it, weren't you? So. Bro, is no one doing heists anymore, yeah? Have we got to peak GTA Online when no one bothers doing heists anymore? We have literally hit peak GTA. Where like no one is doing heists. Bro, we need GTA 6 like ASAP. We need GTA 6 like tomorrow. Thank the Lord. I beg that they announce it like the pre-orders on Tuesday. I beg. If we need it bad. These tactics are bumming the entire league and it's getting boring. Yeah, I get that, bro. Everything, once you do it enough and you get good at it, it's just everything gets a bit bored, a bit boring. You went to 4 locations altogether, but your friend was getting tired, so they came back to yours for a bit and then just left. Well, hey, at least you had a nice time and, you know, it was all good in the end. I'm glad you had a good time with it. Is there no heavy armor? Bro, who are these dons that don't put heavy armor on, I swear? Who are these amateurs, man? Look at this pathetic level 35 who doesn't know how to use heavy armor. Wait, what are we doing again? What's this heist? Oh, is this... Wait, what heist is this?
Whatever, dude.
Wait, what?
This guy's meeting you off the Western Highway just before Paleto Bay. Me and me friends.
Oh, Signal. Oh, it's Signal. I was really confused. I was really confused because, like, I couldn't tell what one we were doing. Police pulled up just as you were leaving the club, so it was the perfect time to get home safely. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much when it's obvious it's time to leave when the police pull up. It was expensive though. You don't know how people do it every weekend. I mean, I know how people do it every weekend. They end up poor as fuck because of it, and then they have no money. And then they go on credit cards. Life is easy when you can just put it on credit and pay it off in a couple years, like everyone else does with like phones and shit now. Cocktail £13 and a basic ass burger and chips house 20. So £36 for a burger, chips, and a drink. That's nuts. For one person too, that's crazy. You hate being tired because it's easy to lose your train of thought. It is, yeah. It sucks. Dean, I remember you when you first came by here. I remember how much you were into the drink back then. I remember some of the stories you would tell us when you first came in. And then, like, I remember you had, like, a really bad night one time. You're like, yeah, I'm done with that. And then COVID happened, and it basically completely killed it. Whole night cost you £90. Honestly, I've heard worse, so that's not too bad. I have heard way worse than 90. I've heard people spending hundreds, so 90's not too bad. But yeah, every week would be absolutely destroy you. You think you pushed near 300 in the Prime days, and that's back when it was cheaper too, slightly cheaper, but cheaper. That's nuts. See, I saved so much money in my life just by being a big like person who plays games. Like I hate to say gamer, I hate saying gamer because of the connotations, but yeah, I've saved so much money by just playing games all my life. Like, I don't care for drinking, I don't care for going out, and it's just playing games has done me so well. GTA specifically. They're probably like, how the hell did that guy get there so quick? I gotta remember, I don't have heavy armor. I don't know, I think this is on normal mode, so I don't have to worry too much, but... I hate not having heavy armor, man. One bullet one bullet in the wrong place and I'm dead. No helmet either. Means headshots are pretty much deadly. I don't want to be the one that goes into there because then I can't get to the helicopter.
Are we clear?
Oh, never should have stuck my head out. It was cool. Don't answer the phone to Lester Crest. All right, all right. Let's go.
All right, easy enough. Easy enough, this one. Maybe I can get them in the helicopter, maybe not. We'll see. Although one person will have to be left behind if I get them in the helicopter, which with randoms is a bad idea, so probably won't work. Wait, where's that guy going? Why is he going up there? Bro, where's this Donnie going? Why is he... Oh, he doesn't... He's so new, he doesn't even know where to go. Oh my god, he's so new, he doesn't even know where to go. He's not going up the river, he's going up the... Wow. Oh, that's so... Nah, he's so new. Oh my god. They're so low level, they don't even know where to go. That's amazing. Oh, they're all gonna try getting the... They're all gonna... Oh, he pulled me out of the helicopter. What a dickhead. Bro, you can take the helicopter. Be my guest. If you want to fuck it up, be my guest. Take the helicopter. I'm staying here. Hey, I'll let these clowns fucking die. That's happy with me. I'll let these clowns go fuck themselves up. Nah, it was kind of cute, but then what a dick move that is. I try to help them and this clown grabs me and pulls me out. Well, have fun, lads. Well, I'll have a nice little walk around and they can do all the work for me. So, yeah, why not? Your mouth is dry, you don't like it. Drink some water, Rebecca. Like, just drink a load of water. Oh, we're at the location where I set one of Joe's missions at. See, this is actually where I was gonna have one of Joe's missions start. Well, not quite here, down the road. Oh, I can have a truck. Yo, can I have a truck? Oh, wait. Say that. Stop. I'll have a truck. Yes, please.
Holy crap!
You gotta drop the heat before you meet Paige.
I bet they're not gonna know how to lose the cops either. They're probably gonna stay with the cops on them the whole time, aren't they? I mean, they finally got to the location, so I hope they can figure it out. If they can figure out they gotta fly around in a circle over the sea, I guess. The lake.
Before they take me, you gotta destroy the brain, or they'll bring it back to life in a jar.
This is very funny. I mean, it's funny for me, yeah. It's not going to be funny for them if they mess it up. They're going to have to keep going over and over again. And once they lose the helicopter, they're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way on the boat. So it worked out quite well for me because I could just chill. I was happy to be the guy to fly them around, but hey, the guy with the clown head, Dusty Blowfly, thought to pull me out of the helicopter. So Yeah, they can figure it out now themselves. I get to have a nice drive. Oh. I'm really excited for some of the countryside drives like this. Oh, they did it. Good stuff. They actually did it. They actually managed to figure it out. Good shit.
Well, are you a cop?
I'm not a cop. I'm helping Lester. Have you done it?
What?
Has he done it?
I'm not sure whether I'm more happy that they did it because it means that they did it and I don't have to stick around with them, or if I'm more disappointed that they didn't fuck it up because it would have been quite funny seeing the helicopter or hearing the helicopter explode. But
I've got some tools. Come on.
I'm just glad that they. I think I'm more glad that they got it done because it means I can go into another game now, which is nicer. Gives me a little bit more variety. Ah, but look at that. Still got the platinum, lads. Still got the platinum award. Look at that, lads. Look at that. Gotta step it up, lads. Gotta step it up. The questions are definitely something. Well, from Undertale, the game. Oh, well, Undertale. Bro, I love that you got that right, too. I love that you managed to get that right, because, like... I suppose, yeah, Sans, and yeah, it makes sense. It's a font, but still, I just love that you got that right. Let's see what the next heist is, or the next mission is. Let's see. Hopefully something good. I don't trust that guy with the red hair not to try to kill everyone, so I'm gonna run. He's turning. Pull my gun out. Pull my... Yeah, you run away, bro. You run away. You run away, my guy. You run away, my guy. I don't trust your ass, motherfucker. I don't trust you one bit. I'm actually surprised. I'm actually surprised that he didn't try to kill anyone. Look at that. Beautiful. GTA has changed, you know. Back in the day, as soon as you come out of a heist or something, you'd be blowing people up. So things have changed on this game. Randoms in GTA never to be trusted. No, I wouldn't trust the randoms in this game at all, but apparently they're... Oh, I hear explosions. Maybe I spoke too soon. Let me change my YouTube title now, since I'm doing something different now. Oh, great, lovely. It has been a chill night, yeah. It's why I like playing this game. It's great because I haven't got to think much, which is fantastic right now. Because my head feels like I've got fog. Remember anyone would have a bounty and every motherfucker in the lobby try to be around that bounty trying to get it. Yeah, good times. Going under the ground with a bounty on you was always fire. Because people would all be under the ground or above the ground trying to kill you and find you. And you'd be under the ground just hiding. No one does heists anymore. Look, no one's literally doing heists. In a million players, no one's doing heists. You got something wrong with your neck, my guy? I feel bad for him. He seems a bit down, you know. He's having a bit of a bad time. Look. Oh, look at that. Too sad. It is a good trick, though. Yeah, 100%. I used to love doing that. But people do know about it a little bit more now. Like you'll go down there and someone will come down there in a Kajali. But yeah, back in the day it was less common. Honestly, I don't think people do heists anymore. Oh, maybe. Maybe, actually, I take it back, maybe. It's just, it used to be you'd only be looking for maybe 5 seconds and you'd get, oh my god. A level 6. A level 6. Yo. Imagine being a level 6 and a level 1500 joins your game. Yo. Yo. This guy got the basic t-shirts and jogging bottoms combo. And I'm rolling up. I'm rolling up with a Hawaiian shirt, which costs more than his entire gun collection.
Fireworks, it'll be vaguely.
Oh yeah, Lester. Yeah, come close, come close.
Disappointing, you probably stick the
Speaking to my ear, Lester.
Wrong part, and you'll finish too early, and you won't be able to make eye contact afterwards. But new worlds will open up. Something will have changed, new opportunities.
This is my favorite kind of heist, is when someone is a very low level.
Lester was here for you.
Literally he's level 6 and he has a large apartment. Imagine back in when the game came out having a 10-car garage like apartment at level 6.
We'll never talk about it, okay? Okay?
I'm pretty sure I was like a level 60 or 70 before I got that. Probably more actually. I was probably like a level 100 before I got that, actually thinking about it. No, I was over 100 by the time I got that.
Drives, keeps the heat off of you.
Actually, no, I wasn't. I was level 30 actually. Sorry, no, I was level 30.
Safety deposit box.
It's just, yeah, because they gave away a bunch of money. They gave away like a 500 grand bonus for new players because the servers were so bad. So I bought myself that, but there was nothing you could do with it at the time. So, but you can only have one house. So I mean, having the biggest garage was the best. Having 10 cars was insane.
So don't expect too much. There are wild, insane, mind-blowing orgies in your future. Orgies.
This guy, man.
But
imagine this is the first time he's played GTA at all. He's never played GTA single player and he's listened to Lester talk about orgies. Imagine this is like some 5-year-old child playing GTA for the first time. He's having to listen to fucking Lester. Alright, there's going to be the introduction. Yeah, he has to wait for the introduction. What? I wonder what he's going to do. Is he going to try to lower my money to like 15%? What do you think? What do you think? I'm thinking he might... there's two things will happen here. He'll either lower my money to the lowest amount, or he'll keep it and just go default. There won't be anywhere in between. It won't be like 25, 30%. It will either be 15 or 40. There will be no in between. There'll be no in between. That's what I'm thinking. It'll either be 40% or 15. Yeah. Well, he's doing the introduction, so the introduction tells you how to lower it. So he'll know by the end of this. I've done this before with someone else who were doing it for the first time. And he lowered my money instantly as soon as he could. As soon as he got through the introduction, he lowered my money to the lowest he could do. Which was hilarious. And I did it because it was like funny more than anything. Because I don't need the money, but it was just funny to see him do it. What's his name? Let me look at his profile. He plays Roblox, Realm Royale, and WWE 2K23. French. He's French, is he? FIFA 23. He's got a lot of like older games. So yeah, it seems like he might be like a younger person. Maybe it's like, he's got his first PlayStation 5 and he's been given all like the old games rather than like all the new ones. Like his mum's like, fuck buying you 26 or whatever, we'll buy you 23. No, I can just keep that one. I don't even need anything more custom than that. Not for this anyway. Yeah, he kept it at 40%, so I mean, man, good man right there, good man. We love to see it. Level 6, good man, keeping it at the standard amount. Oh, he's got an armored car as his first car? Bro, what the fuck? Man, how things have changed, man. When I was younger, your first car was whatever bucket of fucking bolts you could find on the street. And there was a few good ones, like the Dominator or the Gauntlet, or maybe like a Phoenix if you wanted something a little bit more flashy. My first car was a BF Injection, which was worth like $103, which is why I picked it, because it had big wheels, off-road vehicle, and it only cost $103 to get back whenever I blow it up, which meant that whereas my friends were paying thousands at times to get their cars back, I was paying mere $103. So I had more money than them. And I'll be doing the same thing in GTA 6. You best believe I'll be getting whatever cheap car there is to invest to save money. Like, whatever's the cheapest car to insure, I'm getting it. I don't care. You won't be seeing me in GTA 6 driving around in a flashy car. No, 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 no. I will be driving whatever piece of shit I can find. If that shit is a mobility scooter, I'll be driving that. If the mobility scooter is like $5 to insure, I'll be driving the mobility scooter. I don't give a shit. You will not catch me driving anything fancy.
Start hacking their network. You need to establish a connection before you get to the bank. Then you'll be able to trigger the vault.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
So you can take as many shots as you want, and they won't know they're being attacked. Once you walk through those doors, there's no turning back. Well, actually, there's no turning back right now because I've put a lot of work into this, and I'll be really
I kind of want to do loads of burnouts and stuff, because when you're in the hacking suite, you can hear what's going on. And it's hilarious when the person driving smashing into stuff, because you're like wondering, what is this guy doing? But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to GTA 6. I'm looking forward to getting like the cheapest car and the cheapest setup, and yeah, I'll have a good time with that. You best believe. You best believe. You like to flip the car around on the hills when they're taking long. Yeah, that's pretty fire, actually. That's a good idea. Usually when I do it, I just sit there and just go on my PC and do something. So, or if I'm like on stream, I'll just yap. What the fuck? Alright. What the fuck is going on? Why is everyone driving like a maniac right now? Am I playing with AF or something? Is this AF's new account? I should get on mic and be like, yo, AF, what are you saying, bro? Imagine it actually was AF and he turned his mic on. He's like, hey, hi, bro. Hey, bro. He turns on the mic and goes, you're... Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go. Now we wait. Level 6, yeah? We'll see, we'll see. I did this with a level, like, 10 before, and he did the hack before I even got there, so... Never know.
Like I said, do not move on the bank until you're in their network.
Oh, he did it!
Time to open the vault.
He did it!
Phone and trigger the door.
W! Look at that, level 6, yeah? Level 6 got the hack done. Imagine you got the hack done, but you couldn't figure out how to use the phone.
Here we go. Put on a mask if you haven't already and get inside. Take out the cameras, quick! Broadcasting live to the LSPD if you don't shut them down now.
This is getting kind of boring. This would be the worst way to die. I get it.
I don't like the way it pulled my my RPG up then. I thought it was gonna go off.
Okay.
And don't kill any witnesses, okay? No bodies, not now.
You made your point.
Oh, he's not good at drilling. I just heard him like instantly burn out the drill. Oh god, that sounds painful.
I get it. Chill out.
Stay in control. If they think you're weak, they might try.
Sounds you don't want to hear at the dentist.
Hey, I'm cool.
Let the hostages know what happens to heroes, yeah? This ain't the movies.
I like he's doing it in little bits now. He's so worried about burning it. He's like, yeah.
You made your point.
He's like doing it bit by bit. We might be here a while. No, he's doing well though. For a level 6, he's doing well.
I get it.
Chill out.
Okay, okay.
Tell me what to do.
You made your point.
Whatever you want.
Over in GTA 6, we get to listen to Donnie's moaning and groaning when we're robbing the bank.
Hey, I'm cool.
Like, bro, we're literally... I'm standing here with an RPG. You don't have to be screaming in my ear, lads. Come on.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. I'll do what you say.
It's endearing. It is.
Your point.
Hopefully, it won't be much longer, though. I think he's getting it.
What to do.
I think he's kind of figuring it out.
I get it.
Okay, I get it.
Okay, okay.
Oh, he did it. He did it.
Whatever you want.
You made your point.
That's the box. Be ready to move.
Oh, crap.
Go, go, go! You didn't come this far to end up in the back of a squad car.
Bro. What the fuck? Is he shooting a revolver in there, yeah?
There's a getaway guy waiting for you on San Trudeau Bridge. He's got a plan for the cops if you can just get there. Guy's name's Eddie Toe. He's a professional. He'll take care of everything.
Stop the vehicle!
This is your getaway guy. Lester tells me you were inbound.
I remember when they glitched this out and you could not get picked up by the magnet no matter what you did.
I got this under control. Okay, we're almost done. We just might do this. We have liftoff. Let's go.
I used to do that, and I used to jump out of the car just as you got taken off. I used to do that a lot back in the day. Good times. I miss the old days. That was nice. That was a nice little kind of...
Show it to me.
Yeah, that was, that was nice.
Ooh, yes, it is the holiday season at the Crest residence, and Daddy's out drinking. Say,
Buddy's first heist.
fast. That thing I talked about comes up, I'll call you in. In the meantime, if anyone comes to me, I'll mention you as a reliable pair of hands. Hey, the first time that wasn't bad, but don't get clingy.
Nice, yeah, Buddy's first heist. There you go. Finished it. Stole the platinum from him too. Love it. Ah, 8 minutes 38. That's not bad. Honestly, for a low level, like a level 6, not bad at all. I'll take that happily. Not a bad heist, that. I wonder if we get lucky and we get a prison break heist finale. I kind of want to do a prison break. That's what I want to do. I want to get prison break. I want to get that so bad. So I'm begging tonight, please, just give me one prison break finale, please. Ideally with a bunch of low levels. I want a prison break finale with no one above the like level maybe 35, 40 would be great. It'd be so fun. Put me as pilot because they always do. I always get put as pilot. Put me as pilot. Let me sit on the hillside watching them. Watch them fail over and over again, please. And then someone leave, inevitably. You're gonna watch until you hit 9:34 and then resume Party Girl. Sounds good, sounds good. I probably won't stream much longer anyway myself because I am, again, I'm feeling not the best with my head at the moment anyway. And also, I would like to get some sleep in for tomorrow, so I won't stream for much longer anyway. I'll probably stream to about 2 hours 30 to somewhere between 2 hours and 30 and 2 hours and 45 on the stream. And I'm at 2:14 at the moment, so yeah, another 15, 30 minutes. Won't even be a 3-hour stream tonight.
You know you're going to a place sometime. And over in the corner is a girl all on her own.
Nice. Black screen and we get to listen to this song. Oh, he's not there. Oh, I was hoping he'd be outside. Oh. But yeah, no, it definitely won't be a. It was never gonna be a long one today. I actually wasn't gonna stream tonight, but then I was like, you know what? Fuck yeah, I want to get a couple more. I want to get one Agents of Sabotage done. I want to get one more my Chop Shop done. So I was like, you know what? I'll stream, but I'll stream for a little bit. I was gonna do about 2 to 3 hours, and well, we're in that now. So yeah, I won't even sell tonight. I sold last night. I'll probably sell either off stream or next time I come on. So I just want to get a couple more heists done. Hopefully, again, I want a prison break. If I can get a prison break, that'll be what I end it on. If I get a prison break, usually I get tons of prison breaks. Where's the prison breaks at? What we got? What we got? Pacific Standard. That is not the finale. That is the first, or that's either the first mission or that's the hack, because that is definitely not a finale. So what have I got? What is this? Is this hack or is this the first one? I like the first one more. Hack is not very fun, but I like doing the first one, the one where you not signal, the other one, postal. I like doing that one. I'd love to do that one. Oh my god, I've never seen. Oh my god, this guy a fucking musician, yeah? This guy rocking up like with a musician haircut and everything. All right. Cool.
Well, you all look good.
I bet a lot of these dons are disappointed this isn't a finale. That would always happen back in the day.
Like I work at Peckerwood.
People would join and be like really disappointed it's not a finale.
Like a regular dream.
All right, Rebecca, have a good one. Eventually, Assie will be a relic of the past that gets referenced as a joke like Marshall. True. Although, to be fair, Marshall at least has looked back at, like, somewhat fondly. Whereas, like, Brassy, I don't imagine anyone will look back fondly on him.
Take big risks because they just know that if they went under, we'd all be dead.
At least Marshall was fun to play with for the most part.
To the test. This is a little something I came up with. I like to call it bank robbing with a
At least
social
Marshall didn't come up with
agenda.
the most, like, stupid takes on things.
Something I tell myself so I can get some sleep at night.
Because Marshall was,
Anyway, those overly leveraged turds at Pacific Standard Bank, they are going to...
he was, he hated, I remember, this Don hated Trump. I remember Marshall saying how much of a fucking idiot he was. I'll never forget that. He used to fucking hate him. Whereas like, Brassy fucking would suck him off. So, big up Marshall on that, you know? Is this guy ever going to start the heist, or...? No? Oh. Okay. He set up the heist just to leave. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, Marshall, to be fair, he had principles, you know? He did have morals and principles. He had those. I remember listening to him. He was a good guy for that. Big up Marshall. Just because I wouldn't want to play with Marshall doesn't mean that I hate him or anything. You know? Not saying I hate Brassy, I just dislike him. Because whenever there'd be trouble, he would be there. You know? Like, Marshall, to be fair to Marshall, he never had any trouble. Like, out of the 500 hours he was here, I never had to think about him, like, being in trouble other than, like, that one time he was trying to, like, go behind, like, trying to do some like, diabolical shit behind people's backs. That was crazy. Never forget that night, man. He'll be still out there doing MC setting all night with a big smile. I think he is. I do see him. I do see him occasionally on online. You know what's funny is that he actually comes up sometimes in my recommendations, which is funny. He still does, like, he still does stuff. Like, yeah, he still does grind. He does other things though. He does like races and stuff sometimes, like city races. And he somehow manages to get people to join them. I have no idea how. But yeah, it's always funny, like, watching, like, I watched a few of them just to see what he was up to, and it was quite interesting seeing him, like, do some of that stuff. I was like, yeah, fair enough. Good for him. I'll tell you what, Black Knight. Maybe there is another crew out there that would be more suitable for your needs. Never forget. Never forget. What legend. Get out of your neck. Bro, I used to love this Don though. He used to have like some ASMR. Bro's voice was ASMR, you know. Brassy's human equivalent of Smegma. Oh my god. Bro's gonna see that, you know. Bro's gonna see that message and he's gonna be messaging AF about that and be like, AF, they're talking about us again. And AF's gonna be like, bro, he's not talking, you know, like, no one's talking about me. Fuck off. Like, leave me alone. Like, no one's talking about me. I'll get the blame for it too, like, because that's what happened last time. It wasn't even me talking about it. I got the blame for it. You know, Brassy like, Ryan, he's talking about us again. Oh fuck's sake! I'm not doing anything, bro. None of the stuff I've said is even that bad. I'm literally just saying that, like, I don't want him around. I get blamed for that shit. If there's someone watching who doesn't know him, that'd be so uncomfy. Like, at least you've heard of him. I might do an entire stream like that one day, yeah? Hello, everyone. Welcome to my stream. I am playing Grand Theft Auto Online. I am doing all my MC missions tonight. I am making millions of dollars. Why are you in my car? You will not be watching. Ah, that's sad, man. Like, how could you not watch a peak performance like that? Fucking hell. The rain is not it.
Obviously, this is a malware style attack, so we need to get the Trojan in without it being identified. It's a genuine Merryweather insurgent.
Would I ever be down to stream a game I favor or something, go full dictator?
It shouldn't be flagged as suspicious.
Maybe. I mean, that does seem quite fun. The problem is I struggle with doing that. Like, I do like a bit of suffering, but I can't lie, I do find it hard to do it, like, long term. Because I end up feeling bad. I end up feeling like really, really, really bad doing it. Like I tried doing that in games in the past where, like, I'd go full cannibal and I'd kill all the people and eat their bodies, but, like, after a while I started feeling bad and I was like, I just killed someone's father and ate his body. Like, that's pretty fucked up. And then I would always self-reflect and be like, yeah, no, I can't do that anymore.
I just hope it gets used where it was built for, you know? That it's out there bullying orphanages instead of sitting
god, the rain is so beautiful in this game. I was really excited to play Red Dead again for a little bit when they dropped the PS5 version. I'm getting a vibe that they're not going to release the PS5 version. I'm just getting that vibe that we are not going to get a PS5 version at all. And it's just been shelved, so yeah. Thanks, Rockstar. Wouldn't it be really good if Rockstar... Oh, you know what would be really cool? If Rockstar did, like, a pre-order for GTA 6. If you bought the collector's edition, you got, like, a remaster of GTA 4. Now, wouldn't that be so fucking cool? Wouldn't that make that such a cool pre-order, yeah? No, they're not going to do that. Because they hate us. They hate us. They hate the place. They hate GTA. They hate PlayStation 5, obviously. They hate GTA 4. Some guy's got his mic on, yapping. This is going to be interesting because it's one of the harder heists to do with randoms. I usually don't do this because the random side of it is so shit, but I'm going to see what happens. Bro, what's this guy yapping? I don't know who it is talking. I don't even know who it is. You wish it was on for that one dude who was yapping on Fortnite about his wife and mortgage. Yeah, it'd be cool if I could, like, set ones, like, I wish I could set, like, different ones. Or there was a way for me to have it come on, but, like, only just temporary, but there's no way for me to do it, sadly. Like, it's either it's on or off. It's very annoying. Alright. Not that it really matters these days, because, like, by default, it's off in a lot of games now, so... Payday Donnies are very social. Yeah, they are. They are. From what I understand, they're still very social as well. Because sometimes when I play off stream... yeah, you kind of hear them and they're like, they're very, yeah, they're very vocal. Bro, maybe I should, like, maybe I should turn on my mic for them and talk like Marshall, yeah? Hello, fellow players. My name is Ryan. Yo, turn off the other chat. It takes away the gameplay. Turn off the other chat. It takes away from the gameplay. Really? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I know. I mean, imagine, you know, like, the chat takes away from sitting in the back of a car and being driven from A to B. That's... It really does. It really does take away from it. The good news is, yeah, if you super chat me, there's a super chat option. It's $16.99. If you super chat me $16.99, I'll turn it off. All right. But you know what? For you, a special deal. If you super chat me $35.99, I'll turn it off. Special deal. That's an exclusive deal as well. Limited time. That is a limited time deal. Endorsed by Marshall Gamer. Alright. So 35, you know what? 35.99 will do it. Yeah, the guy in the game is agreeing with me. The guy in the game is, you know, he's saying charge 45.99. That's what the guy in the game's saying. Like, he's telling me, he said it's 45.99. I don't know, I might have to listen to him on that one. And they're right, whichever one, I don't know who the Don is, but yeah, the guy in the game's saying 45.99. Too little still. Not yellow enough. Not yellow enough, Dean. If you know, you know. Not yellow enough. Oh my god, that takes me back to Dirt, bro. When Dirt would be like, I'll never forget that where I made he was like, it's not yellow enough, and I made the emote like piss yellow, and he's like, it's not yellow enough. I was like, bro, it's literally radioactive yellow, and he ended up making it like the most, he made it like just pure yellow pretty much at the end of it. All you could see was like the tiniest scrapings of like the face below it. It was pure yellow. Looked like a nuclear bomb went off. I should make the chat more yellow, then it will be fine. That's my bad. I should have made the chat yellow. I should have made the chat yellow. That's my bad. That's my bad.
But you only need to drop them if they're in the way. The aim is to get the insurgent to the bay at the rear of the facility. Clear a path to the bay.
Can I make everyone's chat messages yellow? Yeah, exactly. I didn't do that. Alright, which one of you guys want to do this? Are any of these guys going to take command? No, no. I don't think any of these Donnies are going to do it. I don't think any of these Dons are going to do it, so I'm going to do it myself. Why does this guy sound like he's choking? The hell? This guy sound like he died. How many people are in this car? Is it one? There we go, done.
Get familiar with your surroundings. You'll be back here soon.
Did it solo too. Look at that.
You'll need to hack the security panel to get the insurgent into the bay.
Still got it, baby. Still got it. That's the best part. Is that when you still got it. You haven't done it. I haven't done this in ages. Still got it though. Make you want to play a bit of Payday, you know? Get some stealth going. Actually, I've been thinking of doing that. I've been thinking of doing Payday with stealth. I've been thinking about getting back on there because they updated all the things for Payday, made it way better. So I was thinking I might get back on there and do some stealth. You swear I've said to Lewis back in the day his mum gave him the Glug Glug 3000 estimation? Yeah, he did. He did. He did. He did say it. It's just funny. One of the actresses for Carnal Knowledge 1080 today, really. That's a big coincidence. Still got it, baby. Still got it. Still got it. Look at that. I'm glad as well because I'm a level 1500, so if I had fucked that up, it would have been really embarrassing for me and I would have probably had to leave out of shame. So I'm actually really pleased that I didn't fuck it up even once. So yeah, that's great. That's really nice. When I used to do this with Rebecca, when we did the Elite Challenge and all that, I used to do it with Rebecca. Rebecca would be my co-companion on it, but obviously nowadays I have to do it myself. So yeah, it's nice to be able to do quite well with that, you know. Wait there. She dated Trump, so she went down in her estimation, but ugh. All right, I feel like, you know what? I feel like we got to heed the recommendation from the individual on YouTube. You know, we need to make it more yellow. I think we can all agree on that, right? I think we need to make it more yellow. That's fucking too yellow. That that's too yellow. Okay, that's a bit too yellow. All right, that's more like it. Fuck it up. Maybe that was a bit too yellow. Yeah, there you go. We'll go for that. That's just yellow enough, right? That was like fucking Simpsons yellow. Just the emotion. Yeah, that's better. That's my bad. That was my bad on that. I went a bit too crazy. I went straight to the max yellow. Not yellow enough. Oh, he killed. Nah, dirty bitch. Nah, you can't do that. You can't just kill someone like that. Dirty bitch. Dirty fucking bitch. Your pupils aren't burning enough. There you go, bro. What about that? Yeah, that's good enough. What about that, bro? Is that good enough? Yeah. Not yet. That's better, bro. You can just see through it. You can see the lights through the yellow. Bro. Yo, bro. Yeah. Oh my god, bro. You can just barely see the fucking PlayStation. Yo. Yo, that's fuck, man. That is hilarious. Bro, that's fucking hilarious. Yo. Bro, I should stream like that all the time. Imagine what people would think of that. They'd be like, bro, the guy would be on like, turn off the yellow. Why is it so yellow? I love that you can see through it though. Like, I love that you can see certain things. That's fucking hilarious. You can slice it when you close your eyes. That's so fucked. Just leave it. Bro, could you imagine? Could you imagine? The Don's like, what in the fuck? You gotta pay $69.99 to get rid of that, bro. You gotta pay $69.99. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what does that do? Wait, what the hell? How does that work? Oh shit, look at that. I want to make it so it's not too blinding. I want to be able to actually play the game through it, you know? That's fucked. Yeah, I can play that. I can definitely play that. Yeah, I can see everything I need to see. I can see literally everything I need to see, bro. Everything. Yeah, I can see everything. Oh, shit.
My wheels! My fucking wheels, man!
Is that a car?
Ay, Dios mío! Damn!
Bro, it's just... Bro, you can just see, like, the lights. That's all you can see is the fucking lights, bro. Oh, that's fucking disgusting, man. That's fucked. That's all you need to see, you know? Is that yellow enough? I wish he was still here. I want to ask him, is this yellow enough? I need, how much can I make it while still keeping it, you know, yellow that I can play it? Like, I feel like I need to have a little bit. Oh, it's like the Halloween mode. Fucking hell, it's like the Halloween. Oh, yo, what the fuck? Why is that not a filter in the game? Oh, yo, that's a fucking fire filter. Why is that not in the game? Yo, the blood moon? Yo, why is that not in the game, bro? Fish yellow in 864. Nah, bro, why can't we make filters like this for our missions? Like, could you imagine I make a filter like this for the mission? That's fire. Oh my god, that's blinding. Oh my god. It's so fucked. Yo, that's so fucked. No, I gotta turn that shit off before I do the heist. I don't want to be doing the heist with that, just because in case I ever use this footage for like a YouTube video or something. Because I want to do like a YouTube video where I put my highlights of my heisting with randoms. There's some great ones from back in the day, like when one drove me insane, like literally drove me insane. I was so done. I was about to like just close the stream. I was so done with this Don. What a great color.
So we're good to go. I think you've done great, and this won't be a problem. No one is going to want to admit that anything happened.
I need to make the colors more vibrant. I need to make my red even redder.
Won't be successfully bidding on any government contracts if he can't stop himself from being robbed. You'll be fine. Just going to require a little bit of.
Oh, these are the same Dons from earlier. No, these are different Dons.
Chopper crew, ground crew, all of you will be flying in together. Ground crew is going to jump into.
No, look how cool my character looks though. Oh my days.
After while the power is down, chopper crew holds position in the air, deals with incoming security teams. Once the ground crew has what we're after, you coordinate an evac and meet my contact with the file. Are we clear? So remember,
yes.
If we never meet again, we never met at all. I love you all, which is why it's best we pretend that nothing happened.
I love you
and if
too.
It did happen. It wasn't me, and it wasn't me because I was never here. Stay strong.
This will be my final one, by the way. So whatever happens with this, happens. That's it. So this is gonna be my final one. So we'll end it on this. I was gonna end it, but I was like, yeah, I gotta do a finale. Gotta do a finale, especially since it's not Pacific Standard. I gotta do it. Yo, yeah, give me Gunner. I never do Gunner. I never allowed to do Gunner because people always put me on the ground team. So yeah, give me Gunner. That's fire. Although level 28 as a pilot is a bit nuts, especially because he's not gonna keep me stable, is he? He's gonna have me all flying over the place. Whatever, let's do it. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but he's taking his time. You know what? I never knew that people didn't like the chat on the screen. I always thought people liked the chat because it's like a good way to be able to see the chat when you're like zoomed in on the thing. But yeah, apparently some people don't like the chat on the stream. That's very sad. Who wouldn't like to see all the dons on the street? Like, how could you not want to see like everyone talking? Yeah, that's like one of the best parts of the stream, in my opinion, is seeing everyone's messages. How could you not want that? That's so sad. That one dude does not speak. Maybe it's, you know what? Maybe it's because it's not colored on that sounds really bad, but it's not got color on the what's it called? YouTube one. It's only got color on the Twitch one, so I haven't updated the YouTube one yet. So it's just gray. So maybe he doesn't like the gray. Maybe he wants the color. Maybe the color will pop. Yeah, I've always found it really interesting that people like do that. They always like come in and they'll say stuff like, "Oh yeah, change your stream for me," which is very odd. Because like everyone has like their own flavor and their own like taste when they stream. Like I've always liked the idea of having chat on the screen because I think it adds a lot of like interactivity. People like seeing their name in the chat. Like that's a fact. That's just a fact. Like people like seeing their name pop up, and I like having the colors because again it adds more kind of customization. People can have their color come up and they can see that, and it looks really nice. So yeah, it's very interesting where people come in and then they're like, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a very, it's definitely a young person kind of take. But I don't know, it just comes across very entitled. Because like, yeah, if you want to have a stream a certain way, you know, set your own stream up. Like, streaming is free. Like, not anyone can stream as long as you have an internet connection. So set up your own stream and do it your own way. Have no chat on screen. Have you know, the colors be bright yellow if you want, or whatever. Yeah, I put a lot of work into that, getting that chat up on the screen. Because remember how it used to be? Remember it was just text? And it was like that for like 5 years. Actually, I think I was like that, yeah, it was like that for 5 years. And then I decided to actually put some effort in and actually try to create something a little bit more nicer and, yeah. And then obviously having the color in it, which I really like. But I think the chat's been in the stream for at least 6 years now, like 7, I think. I think I started using chat on the screen when I got my first, my first modern capture card, because I had a capture card back in the day, but it was obviously way too old to use. But my first modern capture card in 2019, when I went from having my headset mic, which still is in a lot of the old YouTube shorts, is my old headset mic, so it sounds very different. And I upgraded to having a capture card and, you know, using OBS, and I've had the chat since. And I'll never forget like how OBS was back then. Like I remember how for the longest time I had random images of like us in the game as my background. People who've been around since like 2019 will remember. And then I decided to create like a theme, which was the red and blue.
She's all yours. Okay, here we go. Pilot's taking the controls. Aerial gunner gets first first choice on position. Side facing minigun.
I appreciate that he didn't get in the helicopter. He saved the front seat for me, which I much prefer.
Keep in mind there's a longer fire return interval on that one. Ground team, you take the last.
But yeah, no, we've had China stream now for about when you think about it, I've had China stream for every year but the first one. The first year was the only year I didn't have China stream on the actual screen.
Okay, now,
The first year when I streamed, I was just purely on PlayStation, so there was no chat.
the ground team to hit their drop zone, and for your birds electrics to.
And yeah, that was it. One of the reasons I like having the chat on the screen is for editing, if I do make a video, because obviously seeing people's reactions is great. Some of the YouTube shorts, I have that, because some of the YouTube shorts I could just do it through Twitch. It's very basic, but I was able to put, like, you know, Yassine's comments and stuff to come up, and I love that. Like, there was a video I put up where I did something, it was really funny, and then, like, seeing Yassine pop up and, like, comment, you know, like, you know, LMFAO and all that is great. Like, it's such a fun thing. It adds so much more to it when you see that, and you go, oh, you know, this is funny. Like, seeing everyone's reactions to, like, funny moments. So I love having the chat on there. So I'm definitely glad that I have the chat on the screen. I think I would never change it now. I would never go without it. Not by choice. I think we had a couple of weeks where it wasn't on because when I reset up OBS. And I'm so glad I managed to get that back, because yeah, I like seeing it, and it's great for those moments. Like, there's so many funny moments where people's reactions on the chat make it even better. I'm glad that that's the thing, especially now with the colors. It'll be so easy to see people's things.
Time to switch to night vision.
You figure remove the reset the morals thing since it's not panned out? No, not yet. I'll leave it for now because I haven't decided if it will. Like, I haven't had time to really sit down and, like, figure it. Like, I might still have, like, a really amazing idea where I can fit it in, you know? Like, that could still happen. Like, I could end up having a really good, you know, like a moment of, like, madness. Oh, that's actually a really good idea. Like a good madness, not bad madness, good madness. So I'm like, oh shit, that's actually a really good idea, and I can make it work. So I'm gonna wait, and then I'll just leave it for now. Same with the Gaz Gold. I've just left it for now, and then if I kind of come up with a great idea, I'll keep it. If I don't, I'll remove it, like, eventually, very long time away. But I want to wait and see what I can do once I've introduced everything else I can do first. Like, I'm just more interested in doing things like the gambling and the statistics first. But in the future, I might, you know, I might be like, yeah, I've got a really good idea with that. You're playing RDR2, are you, Kaylin? How's that going? To be fair, this guy is playing good. He's giving me a lot of chance to shoot people on the ground, so I like that. Good guy. Level 28, yeah, really good. Really good. But yeah, I've got some really good ideas. I have got some ideas how to do it. Like, I definitely think the morals thing could be really good for like, you know, like, having bonuses and stuff, especially in the future if I ever introduce, like, you know, having, like, player-owned businesses, viewer-owned businesses where you can, you know, you could have different types of businesses and different types of reactions to certain thing on the stream, you know, different things you do. If you do a command, you know, different reactions depending on it. I've got some really good ideas for it. It's just, yeah, I think it makes sense to introduce it after rather than before. It's always good, by the way, if anyone's when you're playing this, when you're in the gunner seat and you're doing this, make sure to shoot even when you're not hitting the enemy, because it helps the person in the helicopter see. It helps the person in the helicopter see where to shoot. So.
Chopper team, they're coming straight for you.
You're trying to get Arthur's hair back. What, his hair? What happened to his hair?
I got one less blip on my screen.
Always target helicopters first, and then anyone else's, you know, guys on the ground are next, always.
That one's gone. Target down. More units on the way. You'll have to hold them off while the ground team gets out.
Oh, you shaved. All right, cool. Some really dependable people tonight. Your bad luck wishes didn't pan out. Yeah, like, today's been really good for heisting. I'm not gonna lie. Like, people here are really good today. Level 28 though, really good level 28. The fact that he's doing this well is insane. Yeah, he's doing really good. Like, level 28, yeah? I don't know if he knows about the signal flare. Like, I think he's looking around for it, but like, you know, he's kept me positioned exactly where I want to be positioned, so. Yeah, I don't think he knows now that we got to go to, Arthur doesn't look right clean shaven. Yeah, I don't like him clean shaven either. I think you gotta have at least a bit of stubble on Arthur. When he has like short hair and he's got stubble, it's really weird. That is certainly a landing, but I mean, it works. That is certainly a landing. Level 28, yeah?
Let's go, let's go. Drop any Merryweather units coming after you, then get out of there. There's more coming at you. Look out.
He looks scary clean shaven in the trailer. He does. Plus in the trailer his face is a bit different, which makes it even weirder. The trailers make him look really odd. Like, I actually am so glad they softened his face up a little bit in the actual release. Oh, I love when people play well and everything comes together. Don't you just love it when you do a heist and everyone's playing well? Don't you just love it? Like, this is what I'm talking about right here. Level 28. Look, there's not even any smoke on the helicopter. He did the job perfectly. He kept me positioned straight so I could take out all the enemies. They didn't even get a chance to really hit him. Like, I don't think we got hit once by any sort of rocket because he kept me positioned perfectly so I could shoot the helicopters down before they even got us. Absolutely beautiful position, you know, like, just really well played this. And the people inside did it perfectly, no heavy armor either. I know it's normal mode, but still. Him being ugly and splotchier is ugly more accurate. Yeah, I mean, I get what you mean. Yeah, definitely for that era, but like, I do prefer how he looks in the final one. He did look a bit weird, but I get what you mean. Like, yeah, definitely makes more sense to look a bit more rough because of the time period, but you know, I do like that he looks the way he does. And you know what? In the end, I think it actually could work because Dutch looks quite well put together. And I think if you, you know, they obviously have money themselves to do stuff to get some nice, you know, some nice bathing done and stuff like that. So works out. Nice. Look at that.
In the field, I had to entrap them, cajole them, threaten them with deportation. You're never gonna.
Another good heist done. Honestly, I was expecting some really bad heists the last couple of days, but the last 2 days, I don't think I've had like I think I've had maybe one bad heist, if that. Like nothing where it's really bad, nothing where it's like really suffering, just maybe not optimal. But this one went really well. The one with the level 6 went well earlier. Honestly,
for God's sake, I hope you're professional enough to get rid of the evidence.
Tonight's been insane. Wait, is that guy actually bald? Oh my god. He has a full bald head. What the hell? I need that. Yo, how the hell does he have a full bald head? Bro, how does he have a full bald head? I need that. GTA Online, how to get full bald head. Apparently there's ways to do it, but it doesn't stick. You have to redo it every time you play. Oh, well, fuck that then. I'll just wait for GTA 6. GTA 6, my guy's gonna be bald. Unless if there's really cool long hair options, in which case I might do that. One Don dipped after something went wrong, the helicopter dude. Yeah, true. But that's not bad. That's not bad at all. You know, I can handle one. But yeah, first time I not got a platinum either. But to be fair, I'm in the helicopter. It's much harder to get the platinum in the helicopter than in the... so I'm glad I got gold. Like, getting gold when you're in the helicopter is pretty fire, so I'll take that. If you get platinum when in the helicopter, then the other people are terrible. So I'm happy with that. That worked out really nicely. Super, super pleased. Yeah, tonight's been really good. Great note to end that on. Oh, he's got a buzz cut now. He had a bald head, now he's gone back to having a buzz. All right, whatever. Cool, I guess. I was gonna say, like, if I could have him fully bald. Damn, Sapphire. Yo, Sapphire, yeah. Say less. Give us some threes, you know. I'm quite wealthy. That's fine. Back in the day, whenever we would do a heist like this, and we come out here, we would always. I remember like just doing this, and I remember my friend laughing because because obviously back then money was a lot harder to come by. So the fact that I just like spent a few $100s on threes like that, on ones like this, like I remember him just laughing, like, man, you're crazy, because he had like 20 grand to his name at the time. And I think the heist was the first time he had any real money. He's like, damn, yeah, say less, come on.
I'ma ride that ass to the cows, come on.
Work that shit.
They're doing way too much for these acrobatics for this dingy ass strip club. Yeah, they need to say that for GTA 6. They need to say that for that. That's gonna be nuts. That is GTA 6 strip club. I didn't know they actually come over and do like a private kind of thing for you in a way when you give lots of money. Damn. All right. Love that. Love that PS3 ass right there. That is fire.
Hey, you with the fine ass.
That's the most awkward thing I could imagine. Like, no joke. This is why I would never go to a strip club, because it's so fucking awkward. Don't have your missus in the same room doing this long day. You know what's funny, Dean? Rebecca probably would find this funny. Rebecca would actually be doing it. She'd be the one doing it. She'd be the one giving the money.
Hey, baby, them some nice treats over there.
She's coming out to say hello. She's gonna give him her number, right? I already have a number, right? Yeah, I already got her number. She coming out to give me a private dance. I'm sorry, Sapphire, but I can't have the dance because I'm on stream. I can't do it. I can't have titties in the stream. It's not allowed. I gotta view the BBLs in 6-day 1. Yeah, I should. I'll do it once and then I won't do it again. Because, like, I don't care that much. Like, it doesn't interest me. Like, I remember when, like, Brassy would always bring up how, oh, you know, strip club this. And I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna go strip club. Like, literally go once, see what it's saying, and then never go again. I want to get there. That's what I want to be, is in there. This guy fucking jamming, though. Look at this Don. Nah, I want to be in there, bro. This Don fucking going nuts.
She's as dirty as your dreams.
They have okay, so they got today's specials: spicy meat banana, a beef kebab, and a coq au vin, and a melon boat, a cream pie, and a hot fudge brownie. I'm not gonna lie, the beef kebab sounds pretty good right now. Like, I would 100% have the beef kebab. I don't know about the spicy beef banana, but the beef kebab sounds pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie, I would have that. I'm hungry, I would have that. Yeah, I'm hungry. My stomach's rumbling now. Alright, can I have the beef kebab, yeah? No, you're not allowed the beef kebab. You have to have whatever that is. Chicken and wine, is that... Maybe, actually. Yeah, that makes sense, Dean. That makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense. Vin. Yeah. Oh, it was a challenge. Nice. It was a... I needed to do that for a challenge. Okay. Complete a project. Oh, I'm not doing that. Fuck that. No, I gotta get... You know what? Let's get drunk. Let's get drunk and end it on that. Let's end it on a drunk note. Honestly, it probably is, Dean. Like, it does make sense. Like, the Vin sounds like it would be wine, and then, yeah. Pork, chicken. I prefer the drunk effects in GTA 4. I feel like they were better.
Last one, okay?
Last
Sorry
one?
about that. Looks like you've had more than enough.
Yeah, the drunk effects in this game are nowhere near as good as 4. Why am I look really short. I look like Ricardo Diaz. I look like fucking Ricardo Diaz. Let me on the bus. Remember Nico when he'd be drunk? He'd be like, yellow car! Yellow car! Oh man, I miss GTA 4. What a great fucking game. I'm definitely gonna have to do Chaos Mod, GTA 4 Chaos Mod one day. I think that'd be a great stream. Or few streams. That would definitely break up the summer a little bit if they don't put anything good on. Even when drunk, you can't escape Martin Madrazo, I swear. Oh well. Alright, bank the monies. So, that's it for me tonight. So, the plan is, I probably won't be streaming tomorrow. I might, but I probably won't. Oh, the guy in the blue jet killed someone. That's fucked up. Tempting to go after him. He's only level 38. It's tempting to kill him. It's tempting to go after him in a A10 or sorry, B11, sorry, or a Raiju or something. I won't. Yeah, so I probably won't be streaming tomorrow. I'll probably be back on the Monday. And like I said, I'll see what I'm going to do. I'm still thinking, like I said, I definitely want to do Liberty City stories. I do want to finish both Liberty City and Vice City stories before GTA 6 comes out. So I'm definitely thinking of doing one of those two or both. Definitely thinking about doing Payday. And then, yeah, Chaos Mod is always a possibility. It really does depend on what Rockstar's going to do. If they're going to give us shit weeks, then yeah. But that's the plan anyway. Yeah, that's all I got to really say on that, I think. Yeah, just that. Alright, anyway, have a good one, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekends. Take care. God bless. All that good stuff. I'll see you guys later. Yeah, that's a fucking amazing effect, by the way. I've got to say, that's a great effect. Alright. Take care. God bless. Bye.